Jumbo friends, Jumbo. This is Miss Kahura. I hope you're all doing fine. I'm gonna play a little song here just to welcome you for my little story time. And I'm gonna be reading some few books. I have a few books here, and I hope you all enjoy it. But before we do that, let's start with the song. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana. Wageni, mwakaribishwa. Afrika yetu, hakuna matata. One more time. Jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa, Afrika yetu hakuna matata. Jambo, hi, hakuna matata. So in Africa, when we want to tell stories, we always begin by saying story, story, and the audience say story come. So the narrator says story, story, and the audience responds story come. You want to try? Story, story, story come. Story, story, story come. Now I'm going to teach you in Swahili. Swahili is our national language all the way from Africa. That's Africa right there. So we say hadithi, hadithi, and the audience responds hadithi jo. Let's try. Hadithi, hadithi, hadithi jo. Hadithi, hadithi, hadithi jo. Story, story, story come. Story, story, story come. Oh, so you welcome the story. And today I have a special story here. And the story is about, oh, you may know this animal from the savannah. And who is this? This is twiga. Everybody say twiga. Twiga. Twiga is the same as a giraffe. Oh, cute little twiga. Twigas are normally very tall. Very, very tall. And sometimes I like to remind the kids, sometimes you gotta stand tall like twiga. Always stand tall like twiga. But sometimes when you fall, just get up. Twiga. So let's see what this twiga is out doing. Oh, the story is called Laughing Giraffe, and it's written by Mwenye hadithi, and it's illustrated by Adrienne Kennaway. Laughing Giraffe. Laughing Giraffe. In the days long ago, when warthog was beautiful and hippo lived only on the land, giraffe was the noisiest animal on the great African plain. He shouted a lot and he laughed all the time. Look at the beautiful savannah. Isn't that beautiful? That's the savannah, or the African plain. In the lucky bean tree where the little weaver birds rested, Giraffe would pop his head up through the branches and take a mouthful of leaves and ho, 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 with laughter. The little weaver birds fell out of the tree with fright. In the wild date plums where the little sunbird snoozed, Giraffe would pop his head up through the leaves, and he'd take a mouthful of ripe fruit and ho, ho, ho! With laughter, the little sunbirds were thrown out of their nests. In the tall reeds where the little kingfishers perched, Giraffe would pop his head up through the branches and take a mouthful of water and ho, ho, ho! With laughter, the little kingfishers trampled into the water. One day, when the little eaglets was sitting on a toothbrush, enjoying the warm sun, Giraffe gave them such a fright that the littlest egret fell into the mud puddle. Oh! Laughed Giraffe. Giraffe, the littlest egret scolded, "You are loud and noisy and mean. Anybody can be noisy all the time. Even I could be as noisy as you if I wanted to." "You? That's a laugh," shouted Giraffe. "Then we will have a competition to see who has the loudest voice," the littlest eaglet challenged him. "Agreed," laughed Giraffe. "Then let us go into the forest and we will shout back to the plain and see who has the loudest voice," said the littlest eaglet. "And I shall judge the competition," offered Kudu. That's Kudu right here. The sun was just above Giraffe's left knee when they passed the lucky bean tree where the weavers rested. The sun was just above Giraffe's neck when they passed under the wild date plums where the sunbirds snoozed. And it was just behind Giraffe's head when they finally stopped by the tall reeds where the little kingfishers were fishing. "Now you must shout and tell the animals on the plain what you want for dinner," said Kudu. "Easy," yelled Giraffe. "I want leafy country tips for my dinner." And in a voice that could just be heard above the breeze, the littlest eaglet shouted, "I want little brown beetles for my dinner." As they turned to head home, the little kingfishers flew high in the air singing, "Little brown beetles." As they passed the wild date plums, the little sunbirds fluttered from flower to flower, singing, "Little brown beetles." And as they passed the lucky bean tree, the little weavers were chattering, "Little brown beetles." When they finally reached the plain, Kudu asked the giraffes, "What have you got for Giraffe's dinner tonight?" Today we have scrunchy toothbrush bush tips, said the giraffes. But I wanted Livingstone tree tips, shouted Giraffe closely. Well, why didn't you say something, said the giraffes. Kudu then asked the eaglet, What have you got for the littlest eaglet's dinner tonight? Little brown beetles, said the eaglet. That is what she called for. Then the littlest eaglet has the loudest voice, said Kudu. I declare she is the winner! The next day, wherever Giraffe went, he heard all the animals on the great plain whispering, The littlest eaglet has the loudest voice. And he stayed very silent. And so today, Giraffe doesn't shout anymore, and he certainly doesn't ho 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 like he used to. He keeps quiet, but now and then Giraffe gives a little of a laugh, and the other animals don't mind a bit. The end. This is the story of how the little egret proved to laughing Giraffe that you don't need to be loud to be heard. You don't need to be loud to be heard, my friends. Sometimes it's okay to use the indoor voices. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this story. Good choices, good things. Asante sana. Kwaheri. Bye. Asante sana. Thank you.